31, Scott Arsenault. Number 44, Tim Murray. And the rest of your New England Outtatowners. Jason Zarrington. Number 1, Drew Williams. Number 3, Rob Jones. Number 14, David Arquette. How about a round of applause for the New England Outtatowners? And now, Springfield, your Western Mass Zombies. The starting lineup, number 23, Tylon Smith. Number 1, Petey Skivas. 0, Rashad Robinson. Number 5, Kadar Lynch. And number 15, Matt Petrides. And the rest of your Western Mass Zombies. 13, Chris Starks. Number 4, Charles Jackson. Number 3, Alex Lovejoy.
Good evening, everybody. We're coming to you from the Anthony Schiavelli Gymnasium in the South End Community Center, located in the birthplace of basketball, Springfield, Massachusetts. Tonight's ABA game features your Western Mass Zombies playing their second game over here at the Community Center against the New England Outtatowners. Originally scheduled to play a team again from Brooklyn here, but at the last minute we had a switch here, and which I guess is typical in the ABA. There's a lot of different things that go on here, including an additional set of rules that is excuse me here, so we got some talking going on here with the coach and that. We have some additional set of rules here that make the ABA a little bit interesting, and if this is the first time that you get to see one of these games, boy, you are in for a treat. My name's Guy Barassa. I'm pleased to be here. We're at center court at the game here, and it is a different game, and we'll give you the rules here as we go along. And the first basket in the tip won by the Outtatowners and drained right off the bat by Scott Arsenault. We'll give you the starting lineups and all here. Your Western Mass Zombies are dressed in the red and with the black numbers. The Outtatowners are in the black outfits with the white numbers there, and Petey Skivas is scoring his first basket here, and this is one of those things that you're going to see here a lot of scoring. The last game that we played here, we had almost 300 points. That's right, 300 points in the course of 4 12-minute quarters. It is probably the fastest basketball game that you're ever going to see, as Petey scores drives in the first foul of the game. Foul is on 15, Brian Rodriguez. That's his first, and team's first. And Petey will be shooting 2. Now, with the ABA rules here, there is a total of 8 fouls per quarter before the team starts shooting 2. So there's no 1-in-1 situation here, and it's one of many of the different rules that we're going to go through. Let's look at the starting lineups here. First, for the visiting New England Outtatowners, the guard is a Springfield, Mass native, number 10, Xavier Cruz. Also a guard for the Outtatowners, number 15, Brian Rodriguez, and he is from Malden, Mass. Quite a few players here from Malden, Mass. Number 22, Dylan Salva, is a forward from Merrimack College, played at Merrimack, and is from New Brunswick. At guard, number 31, Scott Arsenault from Boston, Massachusetts, and he hailed from LaSalle College. And at forward, number 44, Tim Murray from Williamsburg, Virginia. He played his college ball at Virginia Tech. For your Western Mass Zombie, well, they're led by Rashad Robinson, wearing the 0. Played at Meridian Community College from Lawrence, Massachusetts. All right, number 1 is Petey Skivas, He is from Wethersfield, Connecticut, and our star of the game of the last home game here. He played his ball at Plymouth State and at 6'1". Number 5, Kadar Lynch from Elms College. It's a 6'6" forward from Springfield, Massachusetts. Nice seeing the local teams here as we had another foul here. What was that foul on? Red 5. Thank you. So that foul was on Kadar Lynch. That's his first on the team. We do not have official stats here, so we got to make sure that we keep up with the play and the foul shooting that goes on. And we told you Kadar Lynch from Elms College. Number 15, Matt Pedrides from Becker College from Amherst, Mass. And boy, Matt put on a show last week here at the South End Community Center. Make sure you get to our Facebook page and you can see some of the interviews that we got to do at the end of the game. And another star from the first game here, Tylon Smith, played his ball at Southern Connecticut and a 6'2" forward from Manchester, Connecticut. So that's our starting lineups here today as Petey Skeevies brings down the rebound here and moves it up quickly. And the score with the Zombies leading 8-5. As we said, it's a fast-scoring game exemplified there by the drive by Robinson. There's also some different rules here for substitution that even the officials sometimes have a difficult time remembering. Foul there on Skeevies. Number 1. That's his first foul, team second. And that'll send Brian Rodriguez to the line for the Outtatowners. We're always not sure on the substitutions here, but Chris Starks enters the game. Starks is the master of the boards and cleaning down and pulling down rebounds for the Zombies. Had a terrific game a couple weeks ago when we played the Worcester 78s and scored 292 points in that game there. First time in my life, and I literally have done hundreds of games that approach that kind of scoring prowess on both teams. And it wasn't for a lack of defense either. It was just a case of how fast the game goes. And that's the second foul for Brian Rodriguez and the second foul on the team. And that'll send Starks to the line where he'll shoot 2. Now, this is another strange rule here. We'll tell you about that a player can play with 6 fouls and still continue in the game. And if a player does pick up that 6th foul and then commits a foul after that, the other team gets a free throw and the ball. So it's one of the many different rules here that we have in the ABA. And during this little lull here, we'll go through a little bit about them. You have 7 seconds to get it over midcourt, so that's one of the reasons why the game is such a fast-paced game. There's 12-man rosters and 1 celebrity, so the celebrity player is a home team addition if the home team has an extra person that they want to bring on board. And you can see that there is still traveling there as Tim Murray committed that turnover there for the Outtatowners. There's a 4-point basket made from the division line. As a rare miss there by Matt. And a 3D rule that we'll tell you about when the red light flashes on here. Substitution there for the Outtatowners, Rob Jones. Rob Jones was a tryout for the Western Mass Zombies and would have made the team and wasn't sure about whether or not the schedule would be full, so he decided to go back to his old team there. But keep your eye on him. He should have a terrific game for the Outtatowners. Offensive foul there on Xavier Cruz. He picks up his first, 3rd on the team. And when a player takes a foul shot, other players can stand behind the three-point line and don't necessarily have to be on the court. Yeah, now we'll get back to the action here as Tylon Smith gets a two-pointer with a nice drive to the basket there. And an interception of that pass by Smith. And we have a red light feature here, an extra bonus point, and still going on for the Zombies here. So a three-pointer now becomes a 4 if he can hit it. No good. And now the 3D rule is off and the red light goes off. And we almost call it like the blue light special at Kmart here, but we'll keep you involved with that as it goes on. And I'm going to rely on my partner to the right here who's running the scoreboard. He knows when to turn that light on and off. Murray with the ball, kicks it out. A three-point attempt there by Xavier Cruz. And the Out-of-Towners pull within 4, 14-10. Long shot there by Tylon Smith. The first game I ever saw Tylon Smith play, he must have taken about 4 shots that far out and further and drained them. So that's what I'm talking about with this game here, that even though it's the basic rule, same time and everything, as PD drives there and lays it in, you still have to put the ball in the basket, and a timeout there taken by the Out-of-Towners. Now, as we understand the rules, they got 3 timeouts a half for each of the teams, a couple 30s and a 60, or vice versa here. And as we said, it's always crazy to know some of the rules here, and we watch some of the stuff that goes on, even with the officials as they look at the how to bring in a player into the game and it doesn't follow the same basic college and NBA rules that we're used to seeing here. A nice crowd this evening, probably the largest crowd that we've had here tonight, and an encouraging sign as professional basketball returns to the birthplace, Springfield here. Had the pleasure way back when, a few years back, of working for the Springfield Armor in the NBA D-League. The NBA D-League was the predecessor to the G League, as Dylan Salva lays that one in for the Out-of-Towners and pull within 2. The D-League was here for 5 years and played in the Mass Mutual Center, and I had the good fortune of being the voice of the as you can tell, that was a little run in there with Tylon Smith is traveling. Tylon gave me a nice interview last week, so I'm gonna give him a little bit of breather there. And it was kind of sad when the Springfield Armor did leave, leaving Springfield without a professional basketball team. So. Smith with a nice drive to the basket, and he'll be rewarded with a couple of foul shots. Fouls on Tim Murray. That's his first, 4th on the team. At least I think it's the 4th. Charles Jackson enters into the game for the Zombies. Jackson was another one of the players in their first win here at the South End Community Center. Had a big, huge game for them, wearing number 9 at that time, and tonight he's wearing number 4. Zombies going into their full court press. And again, a full court press that can be effective in this game due to the fact that it's only 7 seconds, not 10, which most of these players in the college game were used to. A 3-point drain there by Murray. Murray, the forward from Williamsburg, Virginia. Played his college ball at Virginia Tech and now playing in the ABA here. And that's one of the neat things about these players. They're all players that, or I should say not all of them, but a great many of them played their college ball. 44, Tim Murray picks up his second personal, 5th team foul. And they played their college ball and then decide that they still want to play the game, so they participate in a league like this as Petey hits a 2 there. And play it at an outstanding level. You can play rec ball and everything, and is going to call the traveling violation. So nice play by Skeeves as he went and caused that traveling violation. Alex Lovejoy enters into the game for the Western Mass Zombie. Lovejoy, a 6'2" guard from Springfield, Massachusetts, and getting his opportunity as the drive there by Marcel Brown and another 2 points for the Zombies. One of our disadvantages here is our back is to the scoreboard, so every once in a while I've got to turn around just to kind of see what the score is in the game. So my apologies if you see here or hear a little pause. 3-point attempt there by the Out-of-Towners, no good. And a quick movement up the court by the Zombies. And again, end-to-end action here, and you get an idea on the pace of this game that beats anything that you're going to see anywhere else. Marcel Brown picking up his first foul there, 3rd one on the team, and that'll send Rodriguez to the line where he'll shoot a pair. It's the first, and substitution into the game. First entering into the game for Lloyd Kennedy. Kennedy, a forward from Boston, Massachusetts. About a half a dozen of these players are from Boston. And again, players playing very much for the love of the game. Drive there by Lovejoy and the foul. Dylan Salva picks up his first foul, 6th on the team. He will be shooting 2, but as we said, as far as the bonus fouls go, the team has to hit 8 until that goes into effect. No such thing as the 1+1 in the ABA. Hits the first of 2. And the Zombies ahead 26-17. Big rebound there by Salva. And the Zombies put on a little 2-2-1 pressure and is successful. Long pass to Petey. And the bonus, can they keep it going? And it looks like they're going to. Again, the bonus situation here, so the red light is on. 3D rule, as it's called in the ABA. And this will happen even on the foul shot. Now Lloyd Kennedy, his first foul, 7th on the team. And they call a media timeout here, and we weren't sure the first game when we did this about the media timeouts, as Devin Coleman checks in for the Zombies, and Tylon Smith comes back in. So we have the bonus situation here. And let me just go through what the 3D red light special is. When the 3D light is on, anytime a steal is made in the front court or the back court, I'm not sure. A 2-point field goal have a value of 3 points. 3-point field goal has a value of 4 points, and a 4-point vehicle will have a value of 5 points. The 3D light stays on until a team scores or attempts a free throw for a personal foul.
Right here at the South End Community Center.
Now, with the free throw, on a successful field goal, the free thrower will attempt one free throw, and the light will come off. But not right now, there will be no free throw, so the light stays on. And the Zombies get a couple of breaks here as the ball went out of bounds, so it's still the Zombies' possession. And Ty with a shot at a 4-point. It's going to drive and gets the, well, you can't say it's an old-fashioned three-point play because now it's a new ABA three-point play, but that does count as three. Most of Tylon Smith's three are about 80 feet from the basket when he takes his shot. Drive there by Rodriguez, kicks it off. And a three-point attempt there by Murray, and a shot clock violation. It might be the first shot clock violation I've ever seen in the ABA, because usually these guys don't waste any time before putting the ball up towards the basket. Three-point attempt there by Brown, no good. Rebound pulled down by Rodriguez. Again, Zombies in their full court press and really have a way of turning over the ball from the other team with their pressure. Smith with the rebound. We were trying to catch how much time in the quarter is left, around 2 minutes. Drive there by Rodriguez, the foul on the Zombies. And the foul is on Alex Lovejoy. That's his first, fourth on the team. It was on the floor, so it'll come in. And Kadar Lynch comes back in for the Zombies. Noah Gitty Moore in for the Outtatowners. Fresh 24 for the Outtatowners. Jaleel Langston sets them back up. Jaleel Langston, a late addition to the roster. Long three there by Jones, no good, and a big rebound by Murray. Jones being pestered by Jackson, and Jackson gets the steal, dumps it off, and lays it off for Kadar Lynch, who was fouled trying to put the layup in. And the foul is on Jaleel Langston. That's his first, and that will put the Outtatowners up to the limit of 8. So they'll be shooting 2 the rest of the way regardless. And the first of Lynch's foul shots is good. Little over a minute to go, and the Zombies with a 33-17 lead. And the steal there, and that is a three-point play by Coleman. Outtatowners take a timeout. Beautiful. Going crazy tournament.
Tell the world you're here to see the Western Mass Zombies take out the England Outtatowners. It's guaranteed win night. If the Zombies don't win, you can redeem your ticket stub for free admission. The the next time we host the New England Outtatowners Saturday, February 10th, right here at 7 p.m.
All right, we're just under a minute left to go in the first quarter. Your Zombies leading 36-17. And case in point there with that last steal, you just see where these teams do not let up at all. And that barely made it over in time. And a nice follow-up there by Salva. And scores the 19th point for the Outtatowners. Tylon Smith with the runner and the floater there. Tylon really has a full, complete game, whether it's the outside three-point shot or driving to the basket. And we're going to assume that was a foul on Jaleel Langston. Oh, double dribble. Thank you. We got some help today. Before I was in isolation there, as a long three-point attempt there by Jackson is good. And that'll do it for the first quarter. And we're a little bit on pace here, 41-19. Your Western Mass Zombies over the New England Outtatowners.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
Your Marine Corps' way of life is to defend the American way of life. Every day, we take a stand for our nation, for each other, for us all. The few, the proud, the Marines.
Breast cancer kills more than 41,000 people each year in the U.S. alone. That's unacceptable. That's why by 2026, Susan G. Komen will cut the number of breast cancer deaths in half. We'll get there by helping those who can't pay for treatments, by funding breakthroughs in research that save lives, by ensuring that all people receive the care they need. We'll get there, but only with your help. So, are you in?
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. That's 1 in 5 daughters, sons, neighbors, and classmates who don't know where their next meal is coming from. Yet billions of pounds of good food go to waste every year. It's time we do something about it. Feeding America is a nationwide network of food banks that helps provide meals to millions of kids and families in need. Visit feedingamerica.org to help them feed even more. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
All right, we're back at the Anthony Schiavelli Gymnasium here at the South End Community Center. Your Zombies leading 41-19, and will have possession of the ball. The fouls and everything get reset back to 0. And have to get hit 8 before they'll have an automatic 2-point shot. Smith lays it off to Lynch. Lynch fighting for it on the sideline, and apparently Cruz was out of bounds when he had stepped and tried to grab the ball, so it'll remain Zombies' ball, and they have 22 seconds left on the shot clock. Petrides gets it in. Over to Perez. Max drives, kicks it back out to Smith, and now Smith goes down low, and Kadar Lynch will start his trip early to the foul line. And the out-of-towners foul on Brian Stasitis gets up there and corrects that foul call. It was on 44, Tim Murray. That's his third personal foul, first on the team in the second quarter. As Lynch drains both of them. And the Zombies in their 2-2-1 zone press. Dylan Salva comes in and replaces Murray, who just picked up his third foul. Long three-point attempt there by Rashad. No good. And the out-of-towners bring it back up. Scarred Arsenal kicks it out to the side, and baseline drive there, and played well defensively and kicked out for that three-point shot there by Arsenal. And the ball goes out of bounds by the Zombies, so that will put the 3D rule in effect for the out-of-towners. Any basket score will have a bonus of 1 point. And foul there on Robinson. That's his first personal, first on the team, and that'll send Rob Jones to the line to shoot a pair. So there's no bonus on a foul shot when the 3D rule is in effect, as he hits the first of two. But as we said, players can stand beyond the three-point arc anywhere outside, but they can't make a distraction to the foul shooter. Oh, it does look like he is going to get an extra foul shot. If you have a chance, Google ABA rules and print it out. It's about 16 pages of different situations in the ABA versus the NBA. There is that long shot by Tylon Smith that I was telling you about, that he was hitting with regularity the last game we played here. Langston slows it down for the out-of-towners. Covered by Robinson. Always a man-to-man. A long three-point attempt there by Arsenal. And Smith bringing it down. No help, so he drives all the way and lays it in. Petrides with the out-of-towners had a shot there at the 3D rule, but threw it away, and a break for the Zombies. Smith with 15 on the shot clock. Drives in, will lay it up, and a shot there that he hits 99 times out of 100, and a rare miss. Long three there by the out-of-towners, and with the rebound, Matt Petrides. Matt all the way. Matt's got one of the softest shots when he's going, that no matter where he is on the court, whether it's a three-point shot or a two-point shot, it just has a way of just landing softly on the top of that rim. Three-point there by Rodriguez. And the Zombies lead is 20, 48-28. Petrides down in the corner. Looking out, fires up the three. There's the Petrides that we know and love. A nice three-point shot there. And the Zombie leads back up to 23. Now this also, with the scoring of this game, you can have a 20-point lead disappear in appears like about a minute. Nice follow-up there by Noah Gitti-Moore. 4-2. All these players have the ability to easily bring the ball up, so you don't have the big guy move there. As again, Tylon Smith showing some different parts of his game, scoring early. And the foul there on Max Perez. Max Perez, that's his first foul, second on the team. Perez, a 5'8" guard from Holyoke, Massachusetts, played at LaSalle. Got to spend some time with him last week talking, and Max really loves the game, loves playing, and the officials checking out a blood situation with Scott Arsenal, and they're really going to need to, I think, wrap that up with some kind of bandage there, and all it's going to take is some wrap on the outside. So he will be replaced as Rodriguez comes back in the game. I don't know if anybody has any medical equipment here to take care of him as Gitti-Moore goes to the line. Rebound by Lynch. Perez loses the ball, and a steal there by Langston. Langston all the way and lays it in coast to coast. You really can't take your time bringing the ball up, because you have to not only get it over the half-court line, but the division line, which is about 3 more feet beyond the half-court line. Drive there by Lynch, knocked out of bounds. It'll be Zombie ball with 11 seconds to go on the shot clock. Petrides gets it out to Robinson. Robinson brings it out to set it up. 5 to go on the shot clock. Robinson's going to drive. And a shame that no fouls called on the floor on Langston. That's his second personal, second on the team. All right, Petey Skivas goes back into the game, and along with Chris Starks. Zombies doing the best at using all of their players. A rare three-point miss there for Smith, as Langston brings it up for the Outtatowners. Covered by Skivas. Drops it off for Salva, and Salva gets fouled, and he'll go to the charity stripe. Foul is on Starks. That's his first, third on the team. It'll send Salva to the line where he'll shoot 2. (53-34). Just over 7 minutes left to go in the first half. Zombies moving up quickly. Smith off to Petrides. Floater is no good, and the rebound pulled down by Rodriguez. 3-point shot by Outtatowners. Petey goes all the way in and fouled. That's Langston's third foul. Third foul on the team, and That'll bring Rob Jones off the bench, and he'll replace Langston. Petey dumps it off. And Starks is usually, money, and had 3 shots of it there, but finally fouled. And the foul's on Rodriguez. That's his 3rd, 4th on the team. Starks will go to the line, and he'll shoot a pair. Chris Starks, not one of the local people here, 6'6", from Athens, Georgia, and up here playing ball for the Zombies. Misses the first of 2. Zombies with a 16-point lead, 53-37. And drains the second. No. Xavier Cruz getting ready to check in for the Outtatowners. 3-point attempt there is short, and a long pass by Smith. And Jackson gets killed, and there's not even a police call. And a slam by Salva. And the foul is on Tylon Smith. That's his first personal, 4th on the team. So Dylan Salva goes to the line for the Outtatowners to try to complete the old-fashioned 3-point play. Petey drives and drains for 2. Pressure by the Zombies. Petey Skivas yelling at the official in a nice manner. Picks up his 2nd foul, 5th one on the team. Long 3-point attempt there by William. No good. Long pass for Petriti. And, well, I was pretty impressed that Matt was even able to get his fingertips on it. And a 3D rule in effect here for the Outtatowners. Drive there, and that 2-point basket by Jones becomes a 3. Skivas. Rob Jones picks up his first foul. That'll send Skivas to the line, and he'll shoot a pair. Misses the first. Zombies lead 56-42. Just over 5 minutes left to go in the first half. Zombies full court press. And the shot by Giti Moore is no good, and Starks pulls down the rebound. Smith with the drive. Kicks it out. Petrides has been a little bit quiet tonight, and when he heats up, the Zombies will be in a good place. Starts with the steal, and Petrides lays it in. No good. Drop down for Salva. And the Pedrides with the rebound. 3-point attempt. Good. Jackson hits the three down in the corner. Puts the Zombies up by 18. 60-42. Right back comes Salva with 2 points there. Drew Williams picks up his first fall. 6 on the team. As Marcel Brown checks back in for the Zombies. He'll replace Pedrides. Jump shot there by Marcel Brown is good. Nice steal there by Brown. Drives towards the basket. Gets his own rebound. Nope. Pulled down there by Salva. Quickly, the Outtatowners get it down and throw up a three. And lays it back down for Arsenal. Back into the game after he was removed due to the blood situation a few minutes ago. Jackson for a three. No good. Rebound by Salva. Another three-point attempt there by Arsenal. No good. And quickly, the Zombies move it up. Drew Williams, that's his second foul. 7th on the team, so the next foul, and we will be shooting 2. Petey kicks it out to Smith up at the top. He drives the baseline. And he'll be shooting 2 no matter what. That's Rob Jones, a second foul, 8th on the team. And that will send Tylen Smith. Delay of game warning to Rob Jones, as Smith will be shooting 2 foul shots here. Drains the first. Alex Lovejoy back into the game for the Zombies. 63-46, the Zombies leading with just over 2:20 left to go in the first half. Smith drains them both. And a miss there by Salva as he was wide open. And nice follow-up and lay in there by Marcel Brown with a huge finger roll and a change of direction just as he approached the basket and went right around the defender and laid it in for 2. Jones kicks it out for a 3. No good. Smith with the big rebound. Out to Petey. Petey will drive it all the way. As a 3-point attempt there by Lovejoy. No good. And the Outtatowners get the rebound. Smith just tips it away, but Salva with the slam. Minute 24 left to go in the first half. Smith spins, drives, and count the basket. Drew Williams picking up his 3rd personal foul. That'll bring Jaleel Langston back into the game for the Outtatowners. And Tylen completes the old-fashioned 3-point play. That 3-point attempt there by Arsenal off the mark. as we approach the last minute of the first half. And a nice soft shot there by Lovejoy. And Perez checks back in for the Zombies. Kennedy back in for the Out-of-Towners. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Last couple of possessions of the first half. Cruz, a long three, no good. And a big rebound there by Langston. And a ridiculous long three there by Rob Jones. Puts it up effortlessly and hits. 71-51. Perez in control. Drives. And a basket there by Jones. Shot clock is off. 6 seconds left to go. 4-3. Yeah, great finish. Jackson nails the three. It counts. And that's the end of the first half with the Zombies leading 74-53. And we'll be back after the halftime celebration here and do a little bit of a recap right before we begin the third quarter. This is Guy Barraza on Cox Cable Network, bringing you Western Mass Zombie Basketball, part of the American Basketball Association, with a 74-53 lead at halftime.
Your son wants to get a cat, but you're allergic. Do you A, prepare yourself, B, make the best of it,
C squared equals
25.
Good job.
or C, find a loophole? When it comes to parenting, there are no perfect answers, but that's okay, because you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Maybe he's really focused.
Hey, Michael. Michael. Maybe he likes spinning the wheels.
Maybe he just loves trucks.
Maybe he's just being a boy.
Preoccupation with objects is one early sign of autism. Learn the others today. The sooner it's diagnosed, the better.
What does it look like when a life is truly changed?
I feel a sense of accomplishment because I built a house. This house has brought us financial independence.
Every family dreams to have their own house. This house changed our lives.
Habitat for Humanity is at work in your community and around the world. Through shelter, we empower.
Sometimes the things we do or say can make others feel hurt, excluded, or isolated. Everything you say and do creates an impact.
How am I supposed to save the whole world? You can't think about saving the world. You have to think about saving one person.
Because of you, someone's entire life can change. You don't have to be a superhero to have a positive impact.
Friends?
Friends.
We're getting ready for the second half here. Let's look at some of the stats here. And I got to thank Brian Stazidis' sister here for doing a great job keeping the book as we look at the Out-of-Towners. Top scorer for them is Rob Jones with 2 threes, 1, 2, and a perfect 3 for 3 from the line. He had 10. Actually, they were led by Dylan Salva with 11 points. He had 4 2-pointers and was 5 2-pointers, and 1 for 3 from the foul line. The Western Mass Zombies were led by Tylon Smith with 24 points in the first half. He was a perfect 5 for 5 from the free throw line. Picked up 5 2-pointers and 3 3-point basket there. Second on the team was Petey Skivas with the 4 2-point baskets and a very impressive 3 for 4 from the charity stripe. Rashad Robinson had 1 2-pointer. Marcel Brown had 3 2-point baskets. Kadar Lynch was a perfect 4 for 4 from the charity stripe. Charles Jackson had 3 3-pointers for 9 points. Starks was 3 for 4 from the charity stripe for 3 points. Matt Pedrides had 2 baskets, 2 2-point baskets, and 1 3 for 7 points. And Divine Coleman with the 2 points for the Zombies. Getting ready here to start the second half. It'll be Zombies ball here, and we are underway for the under 24 minutes left to go in the game. And the first foul. That was on 5? 3. It was on 3. Rob Jones picking up his 3rd personal foul, first of the 3rd quarter. Murray back in the game for the Out-of-Towners. So usually the starting lineups for the game are returned. Five to go on the shot clock. Murray drives. And second shot clock violation of the evening. As
Coach, is that 3D? No.
Drive there by Smith, and was able to pick up his own rebound. 8 to go on the shot clock. A long 3, no good, and the rebound pulled down by Murray. Zombies in their full court press. Kicking it out for Cruz, no good, but rebound there, pulled down by Rodriguez and had a couple shots at it. And Kadar Lynch picking up his 2nd foul, first on the team in the 3rd quarter. That'll send Rodriguez to the line. He'll shoot a pair. Brian was 5 for 6 in the first half from the charity stripe, missing that one there. Except for the foul shots, Zombies have done a good job of keeping him off the scoreboard from the field. Zombies move it up quickly. Jackson kicks it out to Smith. A 2-point shot there, attempt by Lynch, no good. And Rodriguez brings it up quickly. Drive there by Cruz, and the foul by the Zombies. Kadar Lynch, that is his 3rd personal foul. 2nd on the team. Lynch the only one in any kind of foul trouble with 3. That'll send Cruz to the line. He'll shoot a pair. His first free throw attempt of the night is good. Cruz had 1 basket for 2 points in the first half. Knocks down both of those there. Smith moves it up quickly. Jackson. Sizing up Murray. Kicks it out for Robinson. Good pair of hands. Nice recovery there as we're in low numbers here. And Rodriguez pulling down the ball for the Out-of-Towners. Drives with the left hand, lays it in, and it's good. 77-58, Zombies leading. Skeevis taking him on one-on-one. Driving, pulling out, looking for some help. And a nice, easy three for Lynch. Rodriguez, who was kept off as far as field goals, though, has picked up 2 quick ones in the second half. A long three by Robinson. No good. Rodriguez with the rebound. Cruz for 2. Smith brings it over the timeline. Drives in, and Robinson trying to pick up another 3. No good. And all of a sudden the Zombies have gotten a little bit cold out there. Rodriguez with the fall away. Smith bringing it up all the way. Anticipated a cut there. And a rare miss and throwaway. Long ball to Cruz. Kisses it off the glass. It's good. Petey gets it over the timeline. Drops it off. Lynch's shot is no good and pulled down by the Out-of-Towners, Jones. 10 for 3, no good, partially blocked. A long pass there, and Lynch just lays it up. Nice quick 2 passes by the Zombies there. Gives Kadar Lynch. And there's PD pressure, and we've got the 3D. And you just got a great example of the quick ball in where the refs do not wait for the defense to set up. So that's Rodriguez. That picks up his 4th personal foul as he's got his arms extended, not understanding red light is on. So Jackson has a shot at 3 foul shots here, I think.
No, he's shooting 3. Wait, he's shooting 3, right? It's 3 because it's 3D.
Right, 3 shots?
Yes, 3 shots.
Yep, so no sub.
There is a case of, we were right, 3 foul shots. Jaleel Langston comes back into the game. He'll replace Rodriguez. Jackson will shoot the 3rd foul shot and makes it. So the 3D rule comes into play there for the foul shots. Some steps there, and count the basket for Cruz. As Petey Skeevis picks up his 3rd foul, 3rd on the team. Basket was good, so the subs can come in. So in comes Chris Starks and Alex Lovejoy. Kadar Lynch comes out along with Jackson. So 2 Zombies with 3 fouls. Skeevies and Lynch. Petey stays out there. Petey drives. Nice follow up there by Robinson as he puts it back for 2. 86-67. Quickly, Dylan Salva comes back for the Out-of-Towners. Smith drives, looking for the foul, no call. And the three-pointer by Cruz. This is what we were telling you before, that a lead in this game doesn't necessarily stay that long because of the speed of the game. Out-of-towners fall on Cruz. That's his second. The second on the team. That'll send Smith to the line. First half, Smith was a perfect 5 for 5. Usually we give him the announcer's jinx when we say that, but Tylon's able to hit nothing but net and show that he is a great free throw shooter. 7 for 7 from the charity stripe for Smith tonight. And Cruz knocks down a 2-point basket. That was just 2, right? Smith. Over to Robinson, and no basket. They called traveling. Those of you that have the DVRs at home, you can reverse that and see if you agree with that call. One of the great things about having the DVR is they kind of play there, and a great save there by Petey as the ball was going to go out of bounds. And turnaround shot there by Lovejoy, no good, and Out-of-towners bringing it back up. Petey with a big steal. Nice restraint there by Starks as he just lays it in and takes the automatic 2 points, as some people were yelling for the dunk. Big rebound there by Salva, kicks it back out, and Murray's pass is knocked away by Smith, but it'll still be Out-of-towners' ball. Marcel Brown goes over and makes sure that the fan is okay. Oh, excuse me, that was Rashad Robinson, and goes over and makes sure that the fan was okay. Salva drives and good, knocked away by Starks, and then the lay-in by Robinson. And this Zombies leading 92-74. Cruz up at top. 5 to go on the shot clock. Tim Murray backs it down and lays it in for 2. Skivus with a great pass there, and a miss by Starks. And a great pass by Skivus. Follow up there, rebound by Smith. Petey moves it up quickly and tries to throw it off the glass for Starks to pull it down. Play didn't work. And a rare miss by Cruz in that spot. Boy, Cruz has been in that spot all night, has knocked down every single shot there. Tim Murray picks up his 4th foul, 3rd on the team, as Mac Petrides checks back in for the Zombies. Drive by Skivus. Good. Langston on Petrides. No good, and pull the rebound there by Smith. Covered by Arsenal, and Tylon very patiently and kind of moved him over to the right, took the screen, and went and laid it in. And the Zombies lead back up to 20 and a 96-76. Zombies come in with a perfect record. And is experiencing a lot of success in this inaugural season.
Western Mass Zombies, check them out on Facebook. Your brand new Western Mass Zombies. The next time you can catch the Western Mass Zombies right here, February 10th, against the New England Outtatowners.
The Skeevies, Lovejoy, Starks, Petrides, and Smith out there for your Western Mass Zombies. 3:40 to go in the third quarter. Zombies up by 20. Both teams making runs. Zombies on the latest one. Fouls on Skeevies. That's his fourth personal, fourth on the team. Boy, Cruz just split both zombie defenders and then just walked right in and laid it in for 2 points. Starks trying to pick up the basket, gets fouled. Fouls on Salva. That is his second personal foul, fourth on the team. That'll send Starks to the line. 22. Starks was 3 for 4 from the line in the first half. He'll have 2. Brown checks into the game, and he'll replace Skeevis. Skeevis with 4 fouls, Lynch with 3. Only 2 in danger on the Zombies. Hits the second of 2. And the lead is 20, 98-78. Langston drops it off for Arsenal. A long 3. Yeah. Almost a 4. As Arsenal has shown that his range goes beyond. Arsenal picking up his first foul of the night, 5th on the team, and that'll send Lovejoy to the line for a couple. Lovejoy was 1 for 2 from the charity stripe in the first half. Lovejoy, 6'2" guard from Springfield, getting the play in his hometown, and drains both of them. Zombies have hit the 100 mark, 100-81. 2.5 left to go in the third quarter. Long 3 there by Jones, no good, and the rebound by Starks. Zombies got to be careful, and that one just made it by a second. Starks, nice recovery there as the initial block on the attempt was recovered by Starks, and he went back up with the left hand and picked up a couple of points. Zombies very happy with the out-of-towners trying to take the long 3s as Smith drives, kicks it out. Out-of-towners foul on Arsenal. That's his second personal, 6th on the team. And that will send Starks to the line to shoot 2. Correction, 7th team foul. Some substitutions for the out-of-towners. Returning Noah Gidimore and Drew William. William came in the second quarter and picked up 3 fouls real quick. So his first appearance since the sitting down after picking up his 3rd.
I gotta feel him out too.
104-81. Jones crosses the timeline. Down to Petrides. Starks with a little bunny there, missed it. And the drive there, and Petrides with the foul there. We'll wait for the official call. 5. You want to hit the horn or something? Because he's not even out there. Okay, so they are going to give the foul to Petrides, which you never want to argue to get your player a foul, but Kadar Lynch was on the bench, and that would have been his 4th. No. It's not like the college rules where you can come in after a made free throw. Brown with that last 2-pointer for the Zombies. Arsenal a try at the save there, but no good. And this is okay. It's not a 3D special, so we were waiting for the red light to come on, and as Brown goes and drains another 3, and the Zombie lead is 110-81. No, he wants 5 seconds, right?
Oh.
Okay. We got 3:46 seconds left to go. Sorry, we've been kind of debating on the score here, and that will do it for the end of the third quarter, with the Zombies leading 109-82.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you? You know you do. That's why we're here. We're free and here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Picking a college, man. You and us. We go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos. Go to GetSchooled.com.
I've got a job to do today.
I've got a job to do today.
Have a good first day at work, Mom.
Your donations to Goodwill fund job training programs right in your community.
Feels good to start fresh, right?
Sure does. And like that, you're a job creator.
They'll test you. Try to break your will. But however loud the loudness gets, however many cheese puffs may fly, you're the driver, the one in control. Stand firm. Just wait. And move only when you hear the click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
A Dog's Way Home is the story of the extraordinary lengths a dog will go to in order to get back to their family. Every year, millions of dogs and cats end up in shelters and rescue groups. We found our Bella at a shelter in Tennessee. When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover they're all pure love. Adopt pure love and help a shelter pet find their way home at theshelterpetproject.org.
All right, we're back for the last quarter of this end-to-end action here. The Zombies in the first quarter led by 22. Pretty even half. In the second quarter, as the Outtatowners outscored the Zombies by 1, so the Zombie lead was cut to 21 and back up to 27 as we begin the fourth and final quarter. Nice baseline drive there by Murray is good. Andre Daniel now in for the Zombies. 3-point shot there by Charles Jackson. Haven't had the opportunity to talk a little bit about Andre Daniel, a 6'1" forward from Waterbury, Connecticut. Played at Post University. Jackson with the shot there and a foul on the rebound. Jaleel Langston, that's his fourth personal. First on the team in the fourth quarter. Outtatowners in foul trouble with Rodriguez. He's got 4. Murray's got 4. And Langston with 4. William and Jones with 3. Foul trouble for the Zombies. Skeevis with 4 and Lynch with 3. The rest have only 1. Little discussion here about headbands. Starks has one and Daniel has one. And Daniel was willing and able to get rid of his. Not, I said Starks, I meant Lynch. So Lynch removes his headband, and Daniel gets to keep his on. It's why I'm not an official. All right, we are going to resume something called basketball as Pedraides tries to fire up to three. Matt having a little bit of a cold night tonight. But a good hustle there as he tracks down the rebound and gets the pass up quickly for Robinson, who kisses it off the glass for two. (114-84), the Zombies with their largest lead of the night. Murray for three. Murray, for a big guy, has got a real soft touch at the outside the three-point arc there. Drive there by Jackson, rims it out, and Rodriguez back in the game playing with 4 fouls. Three-point shot there for Jones. Out-of-towners exchanging baskets as Daniel pops up a three and almost got the rebound. Jones quickly up court as Kadar Lynch did his best to try to defend him. Robinson for two. That's his second basket in the row. Langston off to Rodriguez. Rodriguez runs in and knocked out of bounds by Robinson. It'll give the out-of-towners a fresh shot clock. Murray driving the baseline there, and Lynch will pick up that foul. Actually, they're going to give it to Matt Pedraides. That's his second personal foul, first on the team. Murray will shoot two. Drains the first. (116-93) now for the out-of-towners. Zombies perfect on the season. And hopefully it will come out the South End Community Center with a perfect home record as well, as Rodriguez goes the distance. Good defense. Kadar Lynch pulls it down, and the long pass there for Brown is knocked out of bounds. Or excuse me, for Robinson. Daniel will take it out. Toss it out to Pedraides. Matt, nice pass down low to Robinson. Robinson's been hot, 3 in a row for him. Langston gets it over to Murray. That's the same spot he hit a few minutes ago. Long pass there by Pedraides. And this one was picked off at a red light 3D time for the Zombies, who pick up a 4-point play for number 4, Noah Giddy Moore. So as a result of the turnover and the 3-point play, bonus gives them 4. Robinson. First miss out of his last 4 shots. Murray brings it up. Drive there by Rodriguez with the rebound, with Lynch with the pass there. Jackson tried to put it up again and was fouled. That foul's on Langston. That's his 5th foul. Second on the team. as Salva comes in for him. Skeevis and Smith back in for the Zombies. Interesting call by the Out-of-Towners. As soon as Smith got the ball, they started to say he can shoot, and he can drive too. Three-point basket by Kitty Moore. Smith brings it over the timeline.
3 seconds.
And a media timeout. All right, just over 7 minutes left to go. The Zombies leading 118 to 101. And as we could tell you, a couple minutes ago they had a 30-point lead, and it's now down. Long three-point shot there by Tylon Smith. Drive by Jones. Foul goes on Charles Jackson. That's Jackson's first foul of the night. Second on the team. That'll send Jones to the line to shoot two. Chris Starks back in the game. He'll replace Lynch. Lynch, Jones being a little bit too cute there, tried to do the behind the back pass to Murray and threw it away, and the Zombies catch a break. Smith all the way, no good. Rodriguez with the rebound. Quick three-point shot. Rebound there by Jones, drives the baseline and lays it in for two. Smith brings it up. And now drives in, and as Salva just backed up all the way underneath the basket, and Smith lays it in for two. PD getting ready to check back in. He's got 4 personal fouls, so it's the only thing that's kept him off the court. PD, you know I'm one of your biggest fans, so. Smith for 3. I heard about it too. Skivvies and Marcel Brown check back in for the Zombies as we have another timeout.
Folks, tickets for our next game are available on your way out the door tonight. February 10th,
I don't know if you heard any of that little interaction between me and Petey, but when I did the post-game interview with him last week, and he was right there, and he grabbed the mic and like a pro, and so I think there's a future for him in broadcasting coming up, as he appears to be a natural, and he said he caught some grief about it, and I heard about it too, so it's all good. 5 to go on the shot clock. Jones passes it off. Rodriguez get it off quickly. Spins, and the third shot clock violation of the night, and as far as I've seen, is the third one of the year. Smith will bring it up quickly and get it over the timeline. Petey for 3. No good, and the rebound there by Salva. Just under 5 to go as Jones drains the 3 there. They'll play the Outtatowners quite a few times in the next few weeks, so teams are going to get used to each other. Baseline drive there by Brown is no good and almost thrown away. And a nice follow-up there by Rodriguez, and the long pass out for Starks. Starks lays it up. Smith knocks the ball away there. Now the pass again, long out there, and Rodriguez right there to steal the ball away. 3-point shot there by Gitti Moore is no good. And the final slam by Salva. And timeout, a good timeout taken out by the Zombies. All right, we're back. We're under 4 minutes to go, and the Zombies holding on to a slimmer lead than they've had all night as Smith sets up for the 3 and drains it. That makes it 129 to 112. And as you've seen in this game, this could be a easily erased lead. Murray for 3. Starks back to his good job off the boards as Smith drives all the way, spins around and gets his own rebound, kisses it off the glass for 2. 131-112. Jones with that short one there, and they're going to call Smith with the traveling violation. Jones brings it up. And tries to split the defense, and back to Starks. And this time Starks does lay it in. Devon Coleman comes back into the game, along with Daniel and Perez. And that will bring out Skivas, Smith, so the subs in with 2.5 left to go. And a good steal there by Lovejoy. Over to Perez. Perez gets it over the timeline. Daniel driving the lane. A little bit too strong. Nope, wasn't Daniel. It was Coleman. Now Coleman with the steal, and the Coleman this time will lay it in. Murray down low, gets it to Noah Giddymore, and he puts it in for 2. Three attempt by Daniel, no good. And Rodriguez not giving up at all, driving all the way. And it's all a question if they're going to call the block or the offensive foul. They're going to call the block on Coleman. That's his first, third on the team. That'll send Rodriguez to the line. He'll shoot a pair, and more important for the out-of-towners, it stops the clock. A little over 1.5 to go. Zombies leading 135 to 115. Double rebound there for the out-of-towners, and drive there by Giddymore. Perez gets it up quickly. Just over a minute to go. And they say that Lovejoy got it off. They're saying shot clock violation on that one? Yeah. Follow up there by Cruz is good. And we're at about 40 seconds left to go in the game. 4-3, no good. Murray with the rebound. Long pass there for Giddymore is good. Daniel drives and gets fouled. Out-of-towners foul on Rodriguez. That's his fifth personal foul, third on the team. That'll send Andre Daniel to the line for the Zombies. He'll shoot 2. 135, 121. 12 seconds left to go in the game. Daniel gets on the scoreboard. Long pass there, intercepted by Lovejoy. And
complimentary team photo.
Giddymore goes the whole distance. They're not going to argue with him. Wait for the buzzer. And that will do it. And that's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. The Zombies stay perfect on the air. Final score 136 to 121.
You know, when I was first diagnosed with ADHD, it wasn't a surprise because I had difficulty in high school focusing. And I think now people notice my ADHD as an adult on a daily basis. When I can't pay attention, I really can't pay attention. And that's why I talk to my doctor.
ADHD symptoms may look different as you get older. Find out more. Take a quiz at ownYourADHD.com to help recognize the symptoms of ADHD. Then talk with your doctor.
It's your ADHD. Own it.
Make-A-Wish grants a wish every 17 minutes. I know that sounds pretty magical, but in fact, it takes more than magic. It takes muscle. So, when a kid like Fabian wishes to be a superstar, things happen. Whoa! Or when Kahim transforms into Super Kahim. He feels invincible. It's because wishes have proven physical and emotional benefits that can give children with critical illnesses a higher chance of survival.
Help us make sure every wish comes true. Join us at wish.org.
Here with the coach in improving to 5-0 and 2-0 at the South End Community Center, and you got to be pretty happy with the way the season's gone so far.
Yeah, you know, the guys have really just come out and competed. You know, our first two games against Worcester, you know, we had a full 12 men, and tonight we had 12 guys. Last week we were down in Pennsylvania with an 8-man rotation, and we're able to come out with a W down there. So, I mean, the guys are really playing together and, you know, playing unselfish basketball. So,
you know, the unselfishness in the whole team, they've seemed to gel. They all pull for each other. I mean, I know that maybe we're a little prejudiced because, you know, that we're working with you guys, but it's a really nice bunch of guys.
Yeah, you know, it really is. You know, they all play, you know, together. It's really, you know, about the team. You know, even today we were up 30. I had some of our main guys, you know, on the bench a little longer than they normally would be, and they just say, Coach, you know what, like, as long as we win, you know, that's all we care about. So, you know, that's the big thing, and you know, if we keep doing it, you know, we'll hopefully have some more success.
Well, you certainly are off to a great start, and it's enjoyable basketball, and you have a tough game tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going up to Oneonta, New York tomorrow. You know, a lot of the ABA, it's tough because their teams are up and down. You know, generally when you play teams at their home site, they're at full strength. Sometimes when teams go on the road, they're not at full strength. Tomorrow, I think we're going to go up to Oneonta with about 8 guys. So we'll be down a little bit on our numbers, but, you know, like last week we went to Pennsylvania with 8 guys and we were able to come out. So, you know, I think it kind of gives those guys knowing that they're going to, you know, play, and they're really, you know, going to get their opportunities to kind of step up, and usually sparks a little bit with those guys. So, you know, it's going to be good. You know, I've never played against Oneonta. You know, I've watched some of their video stuff, but, you know, I don't really know a lot, and sometimes that's not a bad thing.
Well, you're absolutely right, and the thing that you want is for the team to improve, and certainly, although you are 5-0, things are going along very well, and we wish you the best of luck.
I appreciate that, you know, and hopefully we can keep it going and, you know, keep getting some more wins. So.
All right, thanks, Coach. And the score with the Zombies leading 8-5. As we said, it's a fast-scoring game, exemplified there by the drive by Robinson. All right, we're here with Rashad Robinson. A quiet first half, but a big second half for you here, and congratulations on the win.
Oh, thank you so much, sir. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was a slow first half. It took me a while to get started, but the second half I heated up a little bit, man, and came through for the team, man. I came through.
Well, the second half, you guys went out and had built up a 30-point lead here, and I think a lot of it was the action that you were able to contribute from the offensive end.
Yes, sir. I felt like it was good. You know, I got a couple open spots in the floor, and I got in the post. I was missing a lot of threes, you know, so I got in the post and got some easy ones, and they got me going.
You got another game coming up tomorrow, a big game coming up against the team in New York.
Yes, sir. Big game in New York tomorrow. I think we're going to be short, you know, but we're going to come out to play, and we'll definitely be undefeated when we come back on Monday.
Well, for a shy guy, you did a pretty good job. Thanks a lot.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. 6 seconds left to go. 4-3. Yeah, great finish. Jackson nails the three. It counts. Charles Jackson here, and kind of threw me off wearing number 4 today instead of your usual numbers here, and it had a good game here tonight, and a big win for the team.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. We all played together. We was getting easy buckets to get to the rack and stuff like that, but you know, more to come at the end of the day.
You guys improved to 5-0 on the season, and you got a tough game coming up tomorrow.
Yes, we will. Another one on the road. Hopefully bring this one home too.
Okay, well, keep up the good work and the control off the boards and everything, and good luck to you guys tomorrow.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Don't necessarily have to be on the court. Yeah, now we'll get back to the action here as Tylon Smith gets a 2-pointer with a nice drive to the basket there. Ty with a shot at a 4-point. Up to the drive and gets the, well, you can't say it's an old-fashioned 3-point play in the ABA versus the NBA. There is that long shot by Tylon Smith that I was telling you about that he was hitting with regularity. All right, we're here post-game at the Zombies with a 136-121 victory. They are improved their record to 5-0 on the year, and although I was busting Tylon beforehand and saying, you know, I can't interview after every single game, but then we looked at the stats, and he had 41 points, and it was really a quiet 41 in your case, and it wasn't as many threes as you're used to here, but I think you got to be pretty happy with your performance.
Definitely. I mean, as long as we come out with a win, I'll take it.
And you guys improved to 5-0 on the season here, and you're just coming off a long road trip. Where'd you guys head to?
Pennsylvania. We played a really good team, and we actually had 6 guys, so we were down a couple, and we pulled out the win. So just shows the resiliency of this team.
And how long a ride was it out there?
About 3.5 hours.
Ooh, I tell you, that is brutal. But so you improved to 5-0, and when's the next game for you guys?
We play tomorrow up in New York versus a really good team out there, so we look forward to it.
Well, we wish you the best of luck here, and I don't care if I interview you every single week here, and we enjoy your company.
Thank you. Have a good night.
For all of us here at Cox, we thank you very much for joining us. My name's Guy Barassa, and hope you come back and watch the game when they'll take on the Outtatowners again on February 10th. And again, if you have a chance to see ABA basketball, it's exciting, fast-paced, and really a joy and entertaining night for the family and such. Again, for all of us here at Cox, Guy Barassa, we will see you next time on the court.